Hey, what is going on, pros and pros? It's Mr. Lyman HD here, and welcome to another drinks review. Today, we're reviewing Rockstar's new XDPower, and it's be on the blue raz flavour. So, I would normally get this shop out of a random, I would get this drink out of a random corner shop, but I've not found this in any corner shops still to this day. I've only found this one in a cash and carry place, and I had to buy a case of 12 for like, I think it was like £8, which is a good price, but he had to buy a case of 12 and, well, yeah. But normally it would cost £1.29 in a normal random corner shop. Before I start, they have also got another XDPower in their range in this nice lovely green colour. This is the Hardcore Apple. The link to this video will be in the description below. So, I'll give you guys a full 360 of the can. So, we have a fairly cool looking colour design on this can as well. We have, again, kind of the XD theme they're going with now with the new XDPower ranges, which don't really make too much sense. I know we've got X-Durance and stuff like that, which makes sense, but XDPower, it just doesn't. It just sounds weird, doesn't it? XDPower, I don't know. So we've got this like neon kind of purpley theme here. This kind of gradient of purples and pinks, looking like the Huawei Mate 20 Pro Twilight colour on the back of the phone. It reminds me of that. We've got nice big 200 milligrams of caffeine on here, on the back with the ingredients and everything else. And around the top we have zero sugar, that's BCAA vitamins, B vitamins, and we have high in caffeine. So again, having a close look of the can, we have zero artificial colours down there. We have a XDPower Performance Energy there. So basically with the theme of these XDPowers is they've got more caffeine than the standard energy drink, which is true, but whether it actually makes a difference, well, you know, it probably doesn't. So looking at the back of the can, we have, oh, before I forget, the bottom of the can is all silver and standard. Same with the top, apart from the pouring is in a nice black. So looking at the back of the can, so these are sugar-free, which is good. It's good that they're bringing out more sugar-free range. And they are dead on 0 grams, which is good. They're not like 0.2 grams or something like that. They are fully zero. Only contains vitamin B6 and niacin. No pantothenic acid and no vitamin B12. Caffeine content is higher, like I said, at 40 milligrams per 100 ml. The average is generally 32, but again, does that extra 8 milligrams of caffeine make really much of a fighting fist difference? I don't think so. It's just all advertising, isn't it, guys? And most people don't really, look at stats like that. Even though it's sugar-free, it doesn't contain any nasty sweeteners. Let's have a look. Sweeteners contains sucralose and acetylflame K, so it doesn't contain aspartame, which is good. Apart from that, he's vegan. He's vegan. There's a vegan badge on there. Apart from that, if you didn't know, Rockstar is owned by Bar. And yeah, it says carbonated, low-calorie, raspberry flavour energy drink with sweetener. So interestingly, it says raspberry, but obviously it's got blue raspberry. Now, this is not to be confused with kind of like the blueberry kind of blue raspberry type drinks, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Blue raspberry, even though raspberries are red, so interesting one here. But anyways, it's nice and cold. I have got a cup. Let's get straight into it. Hopefully it doesn't explode over me. So, I'm not going to lie. I probably drank a couple cans of this before because, you know, I've had a case of 12 standing in front of me. And of course I'm going to drink a couple cans. But that was a little while ago and I stopped myself just for the review. So the colour, I'm guessing, I actually can't remember. I think the colour's either clear. I think the colour's clear, to be fair. And the smell and taste, well, we'll have to find out. Don't explode. There we go. Yep, it is clear, guys. Again, you think it's going to be red or something, but it's not. It's weird with some of these drinks, you know. So quite a few bubbles on top there, going fairly quick. A fair amount of bubbles on the side, but not absolutely covered, you know, with gas bubbles on the side. It is see-through, so it just looks like fizzy water or anything else to anyone's normal eye. I couldn't smell it while pouring it out, so let's give it a smell now. See, it doesn't smell that good. It doesn't smell... It just doesn't smell that good. It smells like a really weird kind of like it smells like a really cheap kind of like just berry drink. You know what I mean? It smells like that. It just doesn't smell that great. Yeah, it just really doesn't smell anything that nice. But nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Wow, that's actually quite nice. Like I say, guys, it's been a few weeks since I had a can, so you know I'm coming fresh into this again. Wow, that is nice. So initial reaction, it's almost like drinking. In a way, before I start, it reminds me of kind of like, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like Monster Ultra's Ultra Blue in a way. It's kind of got that sugar-free kind of vibe, kind of taste to it, similarly. Like obviously it's not full sugar, unlike obviously the Monster Ultra's not sugar as well. So kind of, I guess, similar in that way. Rather than obviously the full sugar drinks, they kind of have, you know, they're just generally sweeter. But it's kind of got that sugar-free vibe to it. But it's nice because there's no, like the aftertaste, there's no weird, you know, there's no weird aftertaste with this. So the flavour itself, it almost reminds me like I'm drinking like cotton candy, but like blueberry cotton candy, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's kind of like that, but almost another way to describe it is, you know, when you kind of, again, this will be a hit and miss if you've done it or not, but it's almost like, you know, when you've smelled blueberry vape or either smoked blueberry vape or whatever, you know, it's got that kind of, again, it's got that kind of just vapey smell. I don't know how to explain it. If you smell blueberry vape or tried it or whatever, and then you drink this, you'll see what I mean. But even with the cotton candy, it's like, even if you're drinking or eating blueberry cotton candy, it's just got that kind of, that same kind of flavor. Like I don't want to say fluffy flavor because fluffy isn't even a meaning for a flavor of a drink, but it just reminds me of that. You know what I mean? It just reminds me of that. Like some drinks remind you of chocolate bars, or some drinks remind you of sweets. This just reminds me of blueberry vape and, you know, blueberry cotton candy. But yeah, like I said, it's really nice for sugar free. There's no, you know, there's no weird flavors when I'm drinking it. You drink it, you get quite a nice, and I want to say blueberry, but of course it's not. There is raspberry in there. You got to remember that. I keep thinking, every time I see the word blue, I keep thinking blueberry, but it's not. But again, even for the blue, the liquid's clear. It says raspberry on the back, so where does the blue come from? I don't know. It doesn't say on the can. But again, I know we've added blueberries in it, but it doesn't say on the back, so I don't know. But you've got that kind of raspberry-ish flavour in there. But there's definitely something else behind that drink, and I can't figure it out, because when you just drink a normal raspberry drink, you know, it tastes of, you know, really strong raspberries, like raspberry juice, for example. But there isn't actually many raspberry energy drinks out there. Like if I look on my wall, like raspberry drinks on its own, there isn't. There's raspberry in lots of drinks, like mixed berries and, you know, mixed this and mixed that. But there isn't really a kind of raspberry drink on its own like this one is kind of describing. But regardless, it's actually really nice for sugar free. Yeah. But I would say this has got to be cold though, and this has been nice and cold because it's been in my fridge. I reckon if that gets warm, I reckon that'll be really, really nasty to drink. I think that's got to be really ice cold to drink. You don't want to drink that warm. I also think you'll get a bad opinion of it. So it's going to be nice cold. You got your nice blueberry vape kind of flavour. Like, you know, when it gets on your tongue or whatever and hits your throat. So, but yeah, no, it's nice, guys. I'm impressed with that. I'm still yet to see it in an actual corner shop. I've only found it in cash and carries. But like I said again, the hardcore apple will be in the description below. Go and watch that. As always, there goes a thumbs up for me, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.